The chosen one with the letter M and the crescent moon in his hands is not 100% human. Not all those who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien once wrote these words, reminding us that feeling different is often the first sign of a greater calling. Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit into the world around you? Like your spirit longs for something more, something beyond the surface? Today, on Spiritual Wisdom, we're diving into a powerful truth about the chosen ones, those marked with the letter M or the crescent moon in their hands. A truth that challenges everything you've been told about yourself. This isn't just a story, it's an invitation to see your uniqueness as a sign of purpose, not a flaw. As we uncover the deeper meaning behind these spiritual marks, I encourage you to reflect on your own journey. Have you felt this pull towards something greater? Share your experience in the comments. Let's build a community where the chosen can recognize each other. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like and share this message with someone who might need this reminder today. Now, let's awaken the truth within you. 1. You've always felt different because you are. If you've ever felt like an outsider, disconnected from the world around you, questioning why the things that excite others leave you feeling numb, there's a reason for that. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were never meant to settle for the superficial or drown in the noise of societal norms. Deep inside, you've always known there is something different about you, not just in your thoughts, but in your very essence. You are spirit before you are flesh, energy before you are form. This feeling of being out of place is not a flaw. It's the undeniable sign of a spiritual awakening stirring within you. The world around you operates on patterns, predictable routines that keep people in a state of sleepwalking. But while others are comfortable in this system, you've always felt like you were suffocating in it. You sense the invisible walls. You hear the silence beneath the noise. You feel the weight of truths that no one dares to speak aloud. And this sensitivity is not weakness. It's the mark of a soul that remembers. A soul that knows it wasn't sent here to conform, but to transform. Look closely at your hands. Perhaps you've noticed the mysterious letter M, or the shape of a crescent moon etched into your palm. These are not random marks. They are spiritual signatures, ancient symbols recognized across cultures and generations. The letter M, tied to mastery and mystery, speaks of a hidden mission, a message encoded in your being. The crescent moon, an emblem of cycles, intuition, and spiritual rebirth, reminds you that you are connected to rhythms far greater than the ticking clock of this world. These markings reveal that you are more than human. You are a bridge between the seen and unseen, the finite and the infinite. This journey you are on is not about superiority, it's about responsibility. Those who awaken carry the weight of awareness. Your energy shifts rooms without a word. You sense the emotions others bury. You feel the currents of truth moving beneath the surface of every encounter. And yes, it can be isolating. The world often misunderstands those who vibrate at a different frequency. But you were never meant to dim your light to make others comfortable. You were designed to shine, to disrupt illusions, to awaken hearts, and to embody a higher truth. Spiritual awakening is not a path for the faint of heart. It strips away false identities. It calls you into alignment with your soul's purpose, which may not always align with the expectations of the world. But in that alignment, there is peace. In that truth, there is power. You are here to lead by example, not through force or persuasion, but through presence, through the quiet strength of living authentically. The signs have always been there. The restless yearning, the questions that won't go away, the sense that you are here for something more. These are your callings. And those marks on your palms? They are reminders that your soul carries ancient wisdom, a lineage that connects you to the divine. You are the message the world has been waiting for. Your life, your awakening, your presence, they are the prophecy fulfilled. Comment below. I embrace my true spiritual nature if you've always felt different and are ready to live as who you really are. 2. The letter M and crescent moon. Marks are spiritual signs. Throughout history, certain symbols have echoed through the spiritual realm, transcending cultures and time, carrying profound messages for those chosen to bear them. Among these sacred signs, the letter M and the crescent moon, etched in the palms of a select few, stand as powerful reminders of a higher calling. If you carry these marks, know that they are not random. They are spiritual imprints, woven into your being as a testament to your divine lineage and your mission that stretches far beyond the ordinary human experience. The letter M in your palm is not merely a crease formed by chance. Across spiritual traditions, it represents mastery, mystery, and mission. Those who bear this symbol often carry an ancient wisdom within their bloodline, a spiritual inheritance passed down through generations. You may have noticed that life calls you to deeper truths, that conventional paths feel hollow, and surface-level interactions rarely satisfy the hunger in your soul. This is no coincidence. The letter M is your soul's signature, a spiritual contract etched into your hands, reminding you that you are here for more. It speaks of spiritual strength, leadership, and the responsibility to awaken not only for yourself, but for those around you. Likewise, the crescent moon symbol has long been revered in ancient cultures as a sign of transformation, intuition, and alignment with the cycles of the cosmos. To bear the crescent moon in your palm is to hold a mirror to the universe, reflecting its hidden rhythms and its deeper truths. It connects you to the phases of life, reminding you that everything moves in divine timing. The moon governs the unseen, the emotional tides, the subconscious realms, the spiritual dimensions that most people ignore. But you, marked by this sacred symbol, are called to navigate these hidden waters, to trust your intuition, and to walk a path of spiritual depth. These signs reveal that your existence is not random, but purposeful. You have likely felt the pull of something greater all your life, an inner knowing that you were not meant to blend in. The conversations that delight others often leave you feeling empty. The paths that seem so clear to others might feel confining to you. This is the mark of a spiritual seeker, someone destined to rise above the mundane and embrace a mission that reaches far beyond personal gain. You are here to bring light into darkness, to awaken sleeping souls, and to carry forth the wisdom of those who walked before you. These spiritual marks are reminders that you are the bridge between worlds, the visible and invisible, the material and the divine. Your life is not just about survival, but about awakening, about embodying the essence of transformation. Your presence itself becomes a force for change, shifting the energy of every space you enter. Like the crescent moon illuminating the night sky, You are here to shine even in the darkest hours, to reflect the divine light that guides others home. The ancient poet Rumi once wrote, "Don't you know yet? It is your light that lights the worlds." These symbols, the letter M and the crescent moon, are the evidence of that light within you. They are the silent language of the soul, whispering that you were never meant to shrink, never meant to hide. You were chosen to rise, to lead, and to heal. Through you flows the strength of your ancestors, the wisdom of the ages, and the promise of transformation. In the grand design of the spiritual realm, there are no accidents. Every mark, every encounter, every step you take is aligned with the blueprint of your divine purpose. The M and the crescent moon are guideposts, urging you to trust your path, to listen deeply, and to embrace the mission you were born to fulfill. Are you ready to embrace the spiritual signs written in your very hands? If so, comment below. I accept my divine purpose, to affirm your connection to this higher calling. 3. You are spirit in flesh, carrying divine DNA. You are spirit clothed in flesh, a vessel carrying divine DNA that links you directly to the Creator. As Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 proclaims, you were made in God's image and likeness. This isn't just a religious statement, it's a spiritual truth that defines the essence of who you are. Beneath the surface of your human experience, your thoughts, your ambitions, your very energy, all bear witness to the divine spark embedded within you. Every time you felt called to something higher, every moment you've sensed there was more to life than meets the eye, it was this spiritual lineage awakening inside of you. This divine inheritance is not limited to your spirit alone. It is etched into your physical body as well. If you bear the letter M or the crescent moon in your palms, these markings are not random. They are sacred symbols, encoded messages from the universe that affirm your connection to something far greater. The letter M has been revered across ages, often associated with Mary, the Mother of Christ, representing spiritual grace and protection. The crescent moon, an ancient emblem, symbolizes cycles of renewal, hidden wisdom, and the eternal dance between light and darkness. These marks on your body serve as spiritual signatures, declaring your role in a legacy that spans generations. You've likely felt the weight of this calling long before you had the words to describe it. Perhaps you found yourself out of step with the world around you, unable to engage in shallow conversations, disinterested in the pursuits that bring others comfort. This discomfort is no accident. It is the friction between your spiritual DNA and a world that has forgotten its soul. Your spirit recognizes that there is more, that the material realm is only one layer of existence. This awareness sets you apart, calling you toward deeper truths and higher purposes. Those marked by these symbols have historically carried roles as guides, healers, and visionaries. They are chosen not because they seek power, but because they possess the courage to walk a path few understand. Your presence in the world stirs things. It shifts energy, challenges illusions, and awakens dormant hearts. You carry spiritual wisdom that confronts the comfortable, bringing to light what has long been hidden. This is why the journey can feel isolating at times. Yet, this isolation is part of your refinement, shaping you into the vessel required for your sacred mission. The struggles you've endured, the sense of not belonging, they are not punishments. They are the fires that forge your spirit, awakening the divine code within you. As Rumi reminds us, the wound is the place where the light enters you. Every hardship you've faced has been an initiation, peeling away the layers of illusion to reveal the brilliance of your spiritual inheritance. These experiences are necessary. They activate the dormant power within your DNA, preparing you to fulfill the role you were born to carry. This role is not one of blending in, but of standing apart. You were never designed to fit into the mold of the ordinary. The divine spark within you was placed there to illuminate, to guide, and to transform. The universe speaks through your presence, through the marks on your body, through the unshakable knowing that you are meant for more. This is the essence of your spiritual DNA, a blueprint written by the Creator, woven into your very being. You do not need external validation to confirm what your spirit already knows. When you look at your hands and see the letter M or the crescent moon, recognize them as the sacred affirmations they are. They testify to your connection with the divine, to your role as a carrier of spiritual light. This is your heritage. This is your truth. In a world that often forgets the sacred, you are a reminder that the spiritual still lives, breathes, and speaks. You are a living testament to the Creator's ongoing work, a bearer of wisdom, a vessel of divine purpose. Your existence is no accident. It is a deliberate act of creation, designed to bring light into places where darkness has lingered too long. Do you feel the divine spark within you? If this truth resonates, comment below with faith. I carry divine DNA. I believe. 4. The world tries to make you forget who you are. Since the day you were born, this world has been working to shape you into something smaller, something safer, something easier to control. From the earliest moments, the system has tried to mold you to convince you that blending in is survival, that following the rules without question is wisdom, that silencing your deeper knowing is the only way to belong. But that quiet resistance within you, the part that never quite accepted the narrative, has always been proof that you were made for more. That resistance is not rebellion. It is a remembrance. You were never meant to fit into the structures designed to confine. Your soul came here to break molds, not to fit inside them. And though the world has done its best to distract you, to make you forget your essence, that spark within the undeniable pull towards something greater has refused to be extinguished. That spark is your spiritual awakening, the undeniable stirring that calls you back to yourself, back to the truth that you are not here to conform. You are here to transform. For those who bear the mark of the letter M or the crescent moon in their hands, know this: these are not coincidences. These marks are encoded messages from a lineage beyond this world, reminders of a divine mission placed within you long before you arrived here. Across spiritual traditions, the letter M speaks of manifestation, of messengers sent to carry light into the darkest corners. The crescent moon, a symbol of intuition and spiritual sight, connects you to the realms beyond what is seen. Together, they whisper of a destiny that cannot be confined to the limits of this physical world. But the system, the one that surrounds you with noise and expectations, will always tell you otherwise. It will call these signs meaningless. It will label your resistance as defiance. It will insist that your desire for more is a flaw. Yet deep down, you know the truth. Your refusal to be molded is your soul remembering its purpose. This is the essence of spiritual awakening, when the voice within grows louder than the world around you. when you no longer swallow the lies designed to make you forget your power. And as this awakening deepens, you begin to see. You see the programming that has wrapped itself around you, layer by layer. You question the beliefs you inherited, the ceilings placed upon your potential. You realize that the discomfort you've carried, the feeling that you are different, that you don't quite belong, was never here to break you. It was here to wake you. Just as Rumi wrote, "Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure." The ache you felt in the pit of your being, that yearning for something more, is the doorway to your freedom. Through this awakening, you remember that you are not here to follow. You are here to lead. You are not here to hide. You are here to shine. And as you step into your power, as you reclaim the gifts that have always been yours, you become a beacon. Your rise ignites the rise of others. Your healing creates space for collective healing. You are not just one person. You are a catalyst for change, a ripple in the greater awakening of humanity. The world may try to make you forget, but your spiritual awakening is the sacred remembrance that you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to transform. You were meant to carry the codes of light, the wisdom of generations, the courage to walk a path few dare to tread, the marks on your hands, the fire in your soul, the ache for something more. These are the signs. You are chosen, not by accident, but by design. And this design is written in your very being, calling you to awaken, to remember, and to rise. If this message resonates with your spirit, leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss insights that help you reconnect with your true self. Comment below, "I am awakening to my true divine nature," to affirm your higher calling. 5. There are two types of people: those who belong to the world and those who don't. There are two kinds of people in this world: those who belong to it and those who do not. The world we see around us, with its endless distractions, material pursuits, and surface-level desires, feels like home to many. Yet, for some, it has always felt foreign, a place that never quite resonated with their soul. These individuals are not here merely to fit in. They are chosen ones, operating at a higher spiritual frequency, sensing truths that others overlook. According to John, chapter 17, verse 16, "They are not of the world, just as I am not of the world." This is not just scripture. It is a reflection of your spiritual reality. While many are anchored in material pursuits, chasing the tangible, you are called to something deeper, something eternal. You have likely felt this for as long as you can remember, that sense that while others are at ease in the noise and chaos, your soul is searching for silence, for meaning, for the unseen currents that guide life. While others thrive in the comfort of routine, you question, you wonder, you seek the hidden layers beneath every experience. This is not weakness. This is your spiritual compass at work, pointing you toward the higher purpose for which you were created. As Pierre Teilhard de Chardin once said, "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience." Every longing for more, every moment you felt different, it's all been the quiet whisper of your true nature. And then there are the signs, physical imprints on your body that speak to this deeper truth. The letter M, or the crescent moon, etched into the palms of your hands, is not a coincidence. These marks, recognized across cultures and generations, signify a soul that carries the weight of divine purpose. They are spiritual symbols, quietly affirming your connection to something beyond this physical realm. In ancient traditions, such markings were seen as sacred, evidence of a spiritual lineage that carries wisdom accumulated through lifetimes. They are reminders that your life is not random. It is a continuation of a spiritual journey that transcends time. Why would these marks appear on your hands? Because chosen ones are not here to conform to the patterns of this world. You are here to transform them. You are not meant to follow the crowd. You are called to awaken them. Your purpose is to serve as a beacon for others, to remind them of their own divine spark. The world, with all its noise and distractions, will attempt to drown out that calling, pulling you toward comfort and conformity. But the markings in your hands, the yearning in your spirit, they won't let you forget. As Rumi said, "You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life?" These words echo the truth of your existence. You were never meant to be small. Your destiny is to rise, to awaken, and to shine. This is the silent contract you've made with the universe, the role you agreed to play before you were even born. It is why, even when you try to ignore it, the call always returns, louder, more urgent. You are here for spiritual growth, not just personal gain. Your presence is meant to elevate the spaces you enter, to bring light where there is darkness, to remind the world of what it has forgotten. The letter M, the crescent moon, they are symbols of that mission. They are proof that you are not of this world. Comment below, "I am not of this world," if you know you are chosen to walk a higher spiritual path. 6. Your energy disturbs the world's illusion. Your presence shifts the atmosphere before you even speak. Some people feel mysteriously drawn to you, as though they've stumbled upon something ancient and familiar. Others, without understanding why, feel unsettled, even threatened. This is not random. Your energy disrupts the illusion that most people cling to. You don't just walk into a room, you awaken it. Your very existence exposes what's hidden beneath the surface, bringing to light the truths others work hard to avoid. You are a spiritual mirror, reflecting what people fear to see in themselves. Those who resonate with your energy sense something sacred within you. They may not have the words for it, but they feel it deeply. Others, however, are repelled not because of who you are, but because their illusions cannot survive in your presence. You carry a vibration that challenges the false narratives they've built their lives upon. And while this can feel isolating, it is also proof of your spiritual role. You are not here to conform. You are here to disrupt, to awaken, to hold a higher frequency that demands truth. The markings on your hands, the letter M, and the crescent moon are not coincidences. They are sacred symbols etched into your very being, a spiritual code woven into your DNA. The M speaks of mastery, mystery, and mission, anchoring you in a lineage of those chosen to lead, not follow. The crescent moon signifies your deep connection to the spiritual realms, to the rhythms of intuition, cycles of rebirth, and the unseen forces that govern existence. These symbols identify you as one who walks between worlds, never fully belonging to the physical or the spiritual, but bridging the two. Your energy is not loud, but it is undeniable. It doesn't need to explain itself. It simply is. Like a lighthouse in the fog, it stands firm, illuminating the darkness for those who are ready to see. And for those who aren't, your light feels like exposure, like a confrontation they never asked for. But the truth is, they did ask for it at the level of the soul. They long to awaken, even if their conscious mind resists. Your presence stirs that longing, forcing them to confront what lies dormant. Everywhere you go, you bring the potential for transformation. You don't have to say a word, your spiritual energy speaks for you. It aligns, recalibrates, and reveals. Some will embrace it, others will flee from it, but none will remain untouched by it. This is the essence of your calling. You were never meant to fit in because you were born to stand apart. This world survives on illusions, comforting stories that keep people asleep. But you are awake. You see beyond the surface. And because you see, you are called to bear witness, to stand firm, to hold space for the truth, no matter how uncomfortable that makes others. This is why your path feels heavy at times, but it is also why it feels sacred. You are here not for validation, but for a mission that reaches beyond the physical. You are the disruptor of illusions, the holder of spiritual light, and your very presence transforms everything around you. If this message resonates with your spirit, affirm it now by saying, "I carry a powerful energy that reveals truth and breaks illusions. I embrace it fully." And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss these spiritual insights designed just for you. 7. Your mission. Protect your energy and embrace your authority. Chosen ones are not here to blend in. They are here to rise, to carry a mission that transcends the ordinary. Your role requires a spiritual awakening, an elevation of consciousness that allows you to navigate a world filled with distractions and negativity without being consumed by it. You were never meant to seek approval from the world around you. Instead, you were chosen to embody a higher truth, to live out a divine purpose without compromising your vibration. This means standing firm in your authority, knowing who you are and why you walk this path. The letter M, or the crescent moon, etched into your hands are not random. They are ancient symbols, marks of a lineage that carries spiritual significance. These signs remind you that you carry within you a calling that is greater than yourself. But with this calling comes a responsibility to protect your energy at all costs. The world is filled with low frequencies, fear, doubt, judgment that are eager to pull you off your course. These forces do not recognize your mission. They only recognize your vulnerability when your guard is down. Guarding your energy requires discernment. You must be intentional about where you place your attention, who you allow into your space, and which thoughts you entertain. It means creating boundaries that honor your soul, even when others don't understand them. You are not here to explain yourself or to lower your vibration for anyone's comfort. As Eckhart Tolle reminds us, you are here to enable the divine purpose of the universe to unfold. That is how vital your presence is. Walking with authority is not about asserting dominance. It's about aligning with the spiritual power within you. It is knowing, without needing to prove, that you are guided by something far greater. When you stand in this authority, you become unshakable. You no longer depend on the approval of others to validate your worth. Your spiritual awakening has already proven that you are destined for something extraordinary. Every choice you make to protect your energy strengthens this authority and fortifies your mission. Yet the journey is not without its trials. There will be times when the path feels heavy, when doubt creeps in, and the mission feels too vast. In those moments, remember that you are part of a collective. There are others like you, chosen ones who walk a similar path, facing the same battles, holding the same light. Draw strength from this invisible thread that connects you to them. You are never truly alone. The essential lessons of your journey are clear. Protect your energy like the sacred gift it is. Honor your spiritual awakening and the elevated state of consciousness it brings. Walk with the quiet confidence that your mission is divinely ordained. Trust your intuition. It is your most faithful guide. And surround yourself with souls and spaces that uplift and nourish you. By living this way, you ensure that your light remains bright, untainted by the world's noise. You become a living testament to the power of spiritual awakening, a beacon that guides others who have yet to awaken to their own purpose. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready to protect your energy and embrace your divine authority. Comment below, "I stand in my power," to affirm this truth. Your words matter. They help us connect and grow together on this spiritual journey. 8. Keys to staying strong on your path. To walk this path as a chosen one is to live with spiritual clarity in a world clouded by illusion. The signs you carry the letter M, the crescent moon, are not accidents. They are divine imprints, proof that you were chosen for a higher mission. But in order to fulfill this mission, you must hold tightly to 5 sacred keys that protect your energy and keep your soul aligned with truth. The first key is to align your mind with truth. In a world flooded with deception and distraction, truth becomes your anchor. Your mind must reject fear, doubt, and the limitations of the ego. Instead, train it to recognize what is eternal, what is divine. Truth isn't just information, it's vibration. It resonates with your spiritual core and aligns your thoughts with the frequency of your calling. When your thoughts are in harmony with truth, you begin to attract clarity, guidance, and divine opportunities. The second key is to shield your heart from negativity. Your heart is the epicenter of your spiritual energy, and what you allow into it will determine the quality of your spiritual experience. Protect it fiercely. Negative words, environments, and people can drain your light without you even realizing it. Choose to be intentional about what you consume emotionally. Guard your peace like sacred treasure, because the energy of your heart affects everything from your intuition to your relationships. Love, compassion, forgiveness. These are not weaknesses. They are spiritual technologies that elevate your vibration and shield your essence from harm. The third key is to speak with authority and faith. Words are not merely sound, they are spiritual commands. Every time you speak, you are casting a spiritual vote for the reality you want to live in. Declare what is true, even when you don't see it yet. Speak healing, not sickness. Speak abundance, not lack. Speak identity, not confusion. Your voice is a tool of creation, and your words are seeds planted in the soil of the unseen. What you speak with belief, you invite into existence. The chosen ones understand this. They use their voice not to echo fear, but to create change. The fourth key is to walk by faith, not by sight. This is the discipline of seeing with the eyes of the Spirit. The world teaches you to trust only what can be measured, touched, or seen. But your spirit knows that reality is deeper than appearances. Faith is what keeps you moving when the evidence hasn't shown up yet. It's the internal GPS that keeps you aligned when others fall off track. To walk by faith means to know that you are being guided even when the path is invisible. It means to move in purpose before the promise is visible. That is the courage of the chosen. The final key is to stay connected to your divine source. This connection is everything. Without it, the path becomes heavy and directionless. Your source is your well of strength, clarity, and renewal. You are not meant to walk alone. Through prayer, meditation, stillness, and daily surrender, you refill your spiritual tank and realign with your mission. This connection keeps you humble, yet powerful, grounded, yet limitless. When you are connected, you don't need to chase anything. Everything meant for you begins to flow naturally. These 5 spiritual practices, truth, protection, authority, faith, and connection, are the foundation of divine strength. They are not simply habits, they are sacred disciplines. They keep your energy clean, your vision clear, and your purpose unshaken. Hold them close, because you are not just walking a path, you are forging a new one. If this message resonates with you, and you're ready to stay aligned with your divine path, comment below, "I am walking by faith," to affirm your commitment. 9. The time to embrace your identity is now. There is no more space for hiding behind uncertainty or waiting for life to hand you the perfect moment. The truth is, the perfect moment never comes. What comes is a knowing, a quiet, unshakable awareness that you were born different, crafted for a divine purpose that no one else can fulfill. That knowing has been with you all along, like a low hum beneath the surface of your everyday life, reminding you that you were never meant to fit into the molds others have accepted without question. The moment to step into that knowing fully is not somewhere in the future. It is right now. You felt it in the conversations that seem hollow, in the paths others follow so eagerly yet leave you empty. You've always sensed there is something deeper, something spiritual that calls to you, even if the world around you denies it. That feeling isn't a coincidence, it's confirmation. The spiritual world leaves its marks in the physical realm, and if you carry the letter M within the lines of your palm, or the crescent moon etched into your hands, you are among the chosen. These are not random patterns. They are signatures of destiny, coded into your being long before you were aware of them. They signify that you are connected to something larger, something unseen but deeply real. The letter M is not merely an initial. It is the mark of mastery, mission, and manifestation. It represents the weight of spiritual responsibility and the power to create. The crescent moon is not a decorative curve. It is the eternal symbol of cycles, intuition, and divine timing. These signs in your hands whisper of a higher calling. They tell a story of someone who is not bound by the limitations of the ordinary world, but destined to navigate between realms, to bridge the seen and the unseen, to fulfill a purpose that transcends personal ambition. But knowing these truths is not enough. Knowledge without action is a wasted gift. You can feel different, sense the pull of something greater, but until you decide to embody that truth, it remains dormant within you. This world has conditioned you to wait for approval, to seek validation from others before daring to live your truth. Yet, as spiritual leaders and sages have taught for centuries, the call is internal. No one else can grant you permission to be who you are. The letter M in your palm already did. The crescent moon already did. The time has come to stop asking for confirmation and to start living your mission. Countless men move through life asleep, unaware of the programming that keeps them locked into routines and roles that numb the soul. But you, the one who feels the stirring, the one who notices the signs, you cannot afford to stay silent. The weight of your purpose is not just about you. It's about the impact you are meant to have on others. Your spiritual awakening is not for you alone. It is a torch meant to light the way for others who are still lost in the darkness. To embrace your spiritual identity is to step into that fire. It means owning your uniqueness, not as a burden, but as a badge of honor. It requires courage to walk a path where few dare to tread, to hold steady when those around you question your journey. But that is what you were born for. The spiritual marks you bear are proof that you were chosen for something more, something sacred. To affirm your readiness to live your divine truth, declare it with confidence. Comment below, "I embrace my true identity," to honor your journey and encourage others to rise into their purpose as well. And remember, if you carry the letter M or the crescent moon in your hands, this is no coincidence. It's a cosmic sign of something far greater within you. You are here for a reason beyond the ordinary. Embrace this truth, step into your power, and let the world feel your presence. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who need to hear this truth, and subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom for more insights on your divine journey. And make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss the next awakening message that could shift your life. Until next time, stay connected, stay aligned, and keep walking your sacred path. Only the chosen ones carry these 3 spiritual marks. Do you have them? Many are called, but few are chosen. This timeless saying holds more truth than we often realize. In a world full of noise and distractions, there are some who walk quietly, but carry a divine purpose marked by the universe in ways most never understand. Have you ever felt different, like you didn't quite belong, yet knew deep down you were here for something more? If so, this message is for you. In today's video on spiritual wisdom, we're uncovering the 3 powerful spiritual marks that only the chosen ones carry. As you watch, I encourage you to reflect deeply and ask yourself, could this be me? If this resonates with your soul, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're already feeling a strong yes, go ahead and type, "I already know I'm a chosen one." Let's begin this powerful journey of awakening together. Mark 1. Strong energy sensitivity and directness. Chosen ones are attuned to more than just the 5 senses. They possess an energetic awareness that functions like a spiritual radar, quietly scanning the unseen realms and picking up vibrations most others miss. You might have felt something was off about a situation long before any facts surfaced. You may have warned a loved one about a decision, only to be proven right later. This is not coincidence, it is a divine gift. There have been countless moments where you've sensed a disturbance in the air, a sudden weight in your chest, or perhaps a chill that swept down your spine. These aren't just emotions or thoughts. They are spiritual alerts. They are subtle signals from the invisible energy field that you are connected to. Others might see your reactions and say you're too sensitive or making things up. But deep down, you know the truth. You are not imagining anything. You are reading spiritual signals written in frequencies that most people simply don't hear. When you begin to trust this intuitive sense, you activate an internal guidance system that protects you, steers you away from harm, and leads you toward your true path. Like a spiritual compass, it quietly nudges you when something's wrong and urges you forward when something feels right, even when logic can't explain why. This ability can manifest in many forms. Some chosen ones experience physical sensations, like an accelerated heartbeat or an inexplicable chill, moments before a major life event unfolds. Others feel emotional waves or strong gut feelings when danger or transformation is near. These sensations are not random. They are part of your spiritual DNA. And the more you learn to honor these signs, the stronger they become. Like a muscle, your spiritual sensitivity grows when exercised with trust and awareness. You'll start to notice synchronicities, meaningful dreams, and timely insights that confirm your spiritual connection. In a world so full of noise, this quiet voice inside you is a gift from the divine. It is wisdom encoded in your soul. In a society that praises hard evidence and visible results, the chosen ones walk a different path. Their strength lies not in the loudness of their words, but in the stillness of their knowing. They do not need proof to feel the truth. They do not need permission to trust their soul. If this resonates with you, you are not alone and you are not crazy. You are spiritually gifted. You were born with the first mark of the chosen ones, the ability to perceive energy and sense what lies ahead. Embrace this gift, nurture it, and remember it's not a curse to feel deeply. It's a sacred calling. If you feel energy deeply and sense things before they happen, comment, "I trust my intuition" below. Your voice matters, and your energy helps others feel seen. Mark 2. Children and animals respond specially to closing. There are souls on this earth who don't need to speak to make an impact. Their presence is felt in the silence, in the way the room softens when they walk in the way children smile without knowing why, and animals come closer without hesitation. If this feels familiar to you, it's not by chance. You may be one of the chosen ones, a soul marked by divine energy and awakened purpose. You carry a frequency that cannot be faked or forced. It's not personal charisma. It's not a charm. It's a high vibrational energy that radiates from deep within, the kind of energy that only an awakened soul can emit. People might describe you as different, maybe even too much, or too intense. But for those who are open and searching, your energy feels like a warm refuge. They feel safe around you, not because of anything you say or do, but simply because of who you are. This spiritual mark is powerful, and it is rare. Many believe that those who carry the M shape on their palm are spiritually chosen. Not in the sense of being better than others, but chosen for a purpose. These individuals are here to guide, to awaken, and to remind others of the light within themselves. If you resonate with this energy, you may carry 3 specific spiritual marks that reveal your higher role in this world. The first is your natural connection with innocence and purity. Children and animals are drawn to you because your energy is pure, unthreatening, and aligned with love. These innocent beings have not yet learned to ignore their intuition. They feel what words can't explain. When they gravitate toward you, it's because they sense your soul is safe. It's a silent recognition between spirits, untouched by ego or expectation. This gentle pull is not something you try to create. It simply happens because it is who you are. The second spiritual mark is the ability to radiate peace without speaking. Your presence alone transmits calm, healing energy. When others are near you, they feel more grounded, more whole, even if they don't understand why. You've likely been told, "You have a calming presence," or "I feel better just being around you." That's because your aura speaks a language the soul understands, the language of stillness, of safety, of home. You have walked through pain, shadow, and transformation. And now, without even realizing it, you carry the medicine others need, not by trying, just by being. The third mark is your ability to awaken others. Some people may not know how to respond to you. They may find you mysterious, intense, or even unsettling, not because you are doing anything wrong, but because your energy challenges what they've settled for. You don't fit in, and you're not meant to. Your vibration is not of this world. You're here to light the way for others, to mirror back to them the truth they've forgotten. Like a lighthouse guiding ships in the night, your role is not to chase or explain. Your role is to shine, even if only the lost recognize your light. If all of this speaks to your spirit, then it's time to stop questioning who you are. You are not broken. You are not too sensitive. You are not imagining things. You are awakening. You are remembering. You are being called. Being chosen is not about ego. It's about service. It's about walking a path of light, even when it feels lonely. It's about trusting that your presence is enough, even when the world doesn't understand. You are here to live in alignment with your soul's truth and to inspire others to do the same. The M on your palm isn't a coincidence. It's a symbol, a sign, a sacred reminder. So what should you take from this? That your energy matters, that your light is needed, and that your spiritual awakening is not an accident. It's your assignment. You are not alone. You are chosen, and your soul already knows the way forward. Let's light up the comments with, "My energy brings peace to pure souls." It's a beautiful reminder that your presence alone can be healing to children, to animals, to anyone sensitive to spiritual energy. To build a loving space together, I invite you to support each other. If you see someone comment this sentence, please like their comment or reply with something kind. This small act can help our community grow in love, awareness, and connection. If you feel aligned with this message, comment 1 so I can see how many radiant souls are here with us. Mark 3. Thoughts turn into reality. Have you ever felt like your thoughts hold more power than you realized? Like your inner world somehow spills into your outer reality, shaping it in ways that even surprise you? If so, this might be one of the hidden signs that you are among the spiritually chosen, those rare souls who carry a divine responsibility. This isn't superstition or mere coincidence. This is the sacred truth of spiritual law. What you dwell upon energetically begins to shape your reality. As the great mystic Neville Goddard once said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled." Because for chosen ones, the universe is listening intently. When you think a thought, it doesn't just vanish into the void. Instead, it begins to diminish from the realm of imagination and soon crystallizes into the fabric of your experience. You don't simply fantasize or daydream, you engage directly with the creative intelligence of the universe. You are not a passive observer in this world. You are a spiritual co-creator, actively interacting with the infinite field of consciousness. You are part of something sacred. And here's the deeper truth. This is not luck, nor mere chance. It is the law of consciousness in motion. What you are aware of, what you place your attention on, becomes magnetized into your life. There is a subtle but powerful difference between wishful thinking and divine intention. The chosen ones feel this difference in their soul. When you rethink an idea, when you reflect deeply with focus and emotion, it begins to take on a tactile quality and becomes more than just a possibility. It becomes inevitable. This is the mystery of manifestation in its purest form. It is the spiritual art of bridging the unseen with the seen, the invisible with the visible. Like sculptors of destiny, chosen ones mold reality with thought, belief, and spiritual alignment. But with this rare power comes sacred responsibility. You see, what you continuously focus on will be forged and shaped not just for your own life, but for those around you. You are not just creating outcomes. You are influencing timelines. You are not only responsible for your desires, but also for your doubts. As Jesus said, according to your faith, be it unto you. This is not merely inspiration. It is a warning and a calling. Chosen ones are held to a higher energetic standard because what they hold in their minds and hearts manifests swiftly and significantly. You weren't sent here just to survive or to understand the rules of life. You were sent here to co-create with the universe, to leave a spiritual imprint on this world. Your presence, your thoughts, your emotions, they all carry a frequency. When aligned, this frequency can open doors, awaken hearts, and shape destinies. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine assignment. The universe didn't choose you because you were perfect. It chose you because you are willing, open, and attuned to something greater than yourself. So ask yourself, do you feel it? That magnetic pull inside you? That sense that your life has deeper meaning and your spirit holds ancient wisdom? If so, it may be because you carry one of the spiritual marks of the chosen. And once you awaken to this truth, life is never the same again. You begin to move with intention, speak with power, and live with purpose. You realize that spiritual awareness is not just a gift, it's a responsibility to help awaken others. And remember this, being chosen doesn't mean being superior. It means being spiritually aware, deeply connected, and willing to walk a higher path, no matter how lonely or uncertain it may seem. As Rumi once wrote, "You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life?" Comment below, "I am creating my reality," if you're ready to align your thoughts with the universe and manifest with intention. And remember, these spiritual marks are often hidden in plain sight. Only those truly chosen will recognize them. If you found yourself resonating with this message, it's no coincidence. There is still so much more to uncover about the journey of the chosen ones, so stay tuned. The full picture is yet to be revealed. If this video spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom. And be sure to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos that dive even deeper into the mysteries of your soul's calling. Until next time, stay aligned, stay awakened.